Last November, we introduced you to Bruce Graham here. He's a retired United pilot, a man of adventure, and through all of those travels, it inspired him to become a double living organ donor. He donated part of his liver to an 8-month-old girl and one of his kidneys to a teenager, two strangers, so that they could live out their lives. And it is never guaranteed that a donor and recipient will ever meet, but he wrote an open letter to both of them after the surgeries. And last weekend, he finally got to meet the little girl, the 8-month-old, who's now 3.5 years old. She and her family live in Pueblo. Take a look.
Hi. How you doing, baby?
Hi.
What you doing?
Bruce here?
Hi, Daddy.
He took my liver.
Yeah, you can tell Samari, the little girl here, was a little shy at first. She got on the couch, and you know, that's what you might expect. But when she realized who he was, went over and gave Bruce a big hug. He said it brought the whole experience full circle, just seeing a smile on her face.
I had a few minutes to spend with her by myself in the kitchen. I walked in there and I said, "Hey, what are you doing?" And she's like, "I'm eating oranges," you know, and she's just kind of eating away. And I like bananas too, and I like carrots, and just being a kid. And that's what makes it all worthwhile, right? You do this because you hope that you give somebody else an opportunity to live a normal life, and here it is right in front of you.
Did you feel an immediate connection with her?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, there's, you know, she pulled up her little shirt and showed me her scar. She has a pretty big scar, you know, because she was so little when they did the surgery. And to you know, to realize that there's part of my body, part of my liver inside of this small child that's growing with her, it's hard to describe.
Oh, and she's doing so well. He's doing pretty well too. He's back to his adventures. Already summited Mount Everest. He's been to 80 different countries. He's going to Fiji this year, and he got to fly a World War II fighter plane, the P-51 Mustang, which he called the coolest plane ever built. He's always doing something. This was in Florida, so he's doing just fine. But he encourages you to do some research about the transplant process through UC Health, because one thing he notes is there's no sadness with a living donor, like maybe with a deceased donor, where one family is grieving even though they're honoring their loved one by helping someone else. A living donor, both parties get to live out their lives. So it's just awesome to see.
We get to see them come together like that so rarely too. That was amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Good story. Thanks, Bri.